Little gritty. There you go. You don't know what that dance move is called. You ain't down with it like me.
No clue.
The gritty. You should learn it.
Isn't that the mascot of like the Flyers in Philadelphia or something?
You don't watch that sport, whatever that is. I'm a soccer guy. You know that, Cole.
And a shot they now in control of Jey Uso, driving into the corner, going to make the tag, and here comes the big man, Top Dollar. Former NFL football player. Adonis will try to pick up the pace. Tag made to Jimmy Uso. Tag made to Adonis. And here we go. And now Hit Row looks to change the momentum of this tag team championship match.
Airdrop drop kick there. Followed up with a long kiss goodnight.
Down goes Jimmy Uso. Kick by Adonis. Wow. DDT. Great move. Kip up.
Rewind DDT. Respect the athleticism of Ashanti the Adonis. This might be the best he's ever looked.
Top rope now by Adonis. Gonna fly. What a crossbody. Lateral press to win the tag team titles. Almost had him. Kick it 2.5. Jimmy and Jey looking to put a shot away. Meanwhile, Top Dollar dragging Jimmy out of the ring and into the steel steps. Roll up to try to steal a win here. Almost had Jey. Super kick. I don't think he got all of it, but got enough of it. Tag. Here comes Top Dollar.
We could be in for the shock of the year right now, Cole.
Remember, they used the heavy hitter last week to take out Viking Raiders and Legado in the triple threat. Will this be enough? Cover by Top Dollar. Under the leg for the titles and breaking things up is Jimmy Uso. Super kick, there goes Adonis. Top Dollar lifting up Jimmy Uso, but again, the bad leg. Top Dollar with both Usos. Does he have enough left? He doesn't.
Just crumbled thanks to that.
The leg gives in.
Damaged left knee.
Kick to the face, tag made.
Just made the Usos even angrier.
Double super kick. Top Dollar. 1D.
Might be the biggest 1D they've ever hit.
One and done.